Welcome, everybody. We are here with What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. So hopefully you guys are all having a great day. My name is Ryan Christopherson, and if you don't know me, and I'm filling in for Kim today on What's New Wednesday because she has gone to Arizona to do an event there. So we're going to give it just a minute and let people start to get on. If you're on, say hello. I'd love to see your comments as we're getting going here. Let's see. Looks like we have 10 people who are watching, Andrew.
15 now.
15. We're getting there.
Tina logged on.
Awesome. Well, for those of you who don't know me, now I understand earlier this week, or maybe it was last week, Kim said that there was a discussion going on the Kimberbellas and Fellas, and people were saying, oh, they didn't realize that Kim had a twin sister, and that she runs a quilt shop that you might have heard of. And then they're like, and are they married? Does she have a husband? And I'm like, hey, yeah, it's me. So my name is Ryan Christopherson, and sometimes people refer to me as the original Kimberfella. And I'm kind of behind the scenes at Kimberbell, but Kim and I started Kimberbell together. We've run it. Background, I've worked full-time on Kimberbell and other businesses that Kim and I have had since 2010. And prior to that, it was a part-time in the evenings and weekends thing for me. And prior to that, I had a career in corporate marketing doing startup companies for financial services. So, woo, really exciting. Big shift going from banking and payment systems to this. But honestly, I love it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. So at the company, I work as, my official title is Chief Operations Officer. And I kind of just run the business side of Kimberbell, and Kim helps to keep the creative side going. And other than that, we have a great team. We're over 100 people now who are just here to provide you guys with amazing machine embroidery experiences. So I've done these before. I did one earlier in the year when it was my birthday. And it was really fun. I enjoyed it. And I think I've mentioned that I loved hot tamales, and then I got a bunch in the mail. So thank you. That was a great birthday present. So anyway, welcome. Looks like we have people from Wisconsin, South Dakota, Bev and Susan. Hello, Lisa, Janice. Hello. Good morning, Beth. Kelly's from Louisiana. Oh, looks like my mom's on from Draper. Hi, Mom. Love you. We've got New Mexico, Wisconsin, North Carolina. Amanda wants to know if we're hiring. Yeah, all the time. You can find our job postings. We're growing. We love people who love machine embroidery. We got hi, Mr. Kimberfella. See, some people know I'm the Kimberfella. In fact, so I'm here doing this with my with Andrew. Andrew and I were the guys in the Red, White, and Barbecue video. Right, Andrew?
Oh, yeah.
He's my guy. So, what was I going to mention? Oh, so Andrew, did you know I started a new Instagram account called the Kimberfella?
I did not.
Yeah. I'm the Kimberfella. I've got a new Instagram account, and I literally have over 10 people who follow me. I broke the double digits in followers. So I kind of feel like I'm a big deal. So anyway, Kimberfella. But let's get going. I think everybody is hopping on. We're so glad to have you here. And hopefully this isn't an absolute disaster as I try to fill in for Kim. Okay, let's talk about some important news. And that would be the Kimberbell softball team. We're on a winning streak, everybody. Andrew, why don't you show them some pics of the team and what we've got going on. There we are, the Kimberbell softball team. Let's see, that's not showing up on my live video.
What is it?
Well, I don't know.
Well, there's a little bit of a delay.
Oh, there's a delay. Okay, there they are. Fantastic. So there's the Kimberbell softball team. Everybody, we have won. We're on a winning streak. Okay, we have won technically 3 games. Now, one of those was by forfeit, or forfeit. Forfeit. Andrew was correcting me on this earlier.
Forfeit.
Forfeit. I was saying 4 foot, but then that sounded really weird, like somehow we're playing dogs or something. But I'll tell you, on those 2 other games, we dominated. We were like, it was like a pretty good spread on the points, and the team is looking good.
Last time was 23 to 12.
23 to 12.
We did pretty good.
Yeah, we're gelling, everybody. So, yeah, thanks for cheering us on. All the way from, in our neck of the woods. It's been a fun summer. It's the first time we've had a softball team, and hey, we're doing all right. Any other fun pics there, Andrew, of the softball team we want to show? I think there's one in particular Andrew doesn't want us to show.
Maybe
And
we can if we want to.
it's up to you. Let's see it just briefly. Okay, there's our guy. Andrew gets excited. Andrew's our pitcher, and he does really great. He's kind of right there. He's kind of one of the core members of the team. So good sport. Okay. I hope that you guys love softball. I don't know. Maybe some of you are in a softball league. Maybe we should have a Kimberbell softball league, and we'll just all get together in Logan in the summer and play softball and eat hot dogs. I don't know. Sounds fun to me. Okay, let's move on though. So right now, all the buzz and everything going on is Cup of Cheer. Our team has just absolutely loved seeing all of your blocks coming together and working on it. So we're going to take a quick look at a video about Cup of Cheer. So Andrew, why don't you fire that up? All right, isn't that awesome? I hope you guys are making Cup of Cheer. I think when it first started, people were a little like, what's this Cup of Cheer thing? An Advent quilt. But, excuse me, the Kimberbell team had a real vision for what we wanted to do and have just a fun, family-oriented activity, memory-making heirloom quilt. And so we came up with this Cup of Cheer Advent quilt, and I think that a lot of people are going to love it. It's not. I've been told I'm not a machine embroiderer, guys. I've done a little bit, but I've been told it's not as hard as it might look, and that's, I think that people are just loving making it and are looking forward to this coming holiday season when they can do all of the fun Advent excitement building stuff coming up to Christmas Day with this quilt. And so speaking of Cup of Cheer, let's talk about background quilting. So our background quilting bundle for Cup of Cheer is still on sale for a limited amount of time. I think it actually, like for 10 or 11 more days, it's till the end of July that it's going to be kind of in its introductory period and on sale for 20% off of its normal sell price. So if you're doing the quilt or thinking about doing the quilt, you'll probably want to grab that. So the background quilting designs are super cute. I think Andrew's got an image of it. Yeah, there we go. So a lot of really fun ways that these particular designs could be used. I mean, with the stockings and the presents and the trees, the little cups. It's just, a really fun holiday themed background quilting set of designs that you're definitely going to want to have. And if you have a favorite local quilt shop, most of them have an affiliate link that if you click through it, they'll get credit for the sell and be able to benefit from that as well. So it's also a great way to support your local quilt shop is by using their affiliate link to purchase those background quilting designs. Okay. Time for one of my favorite things in the world, at least when I was a little kid in elementary school, and that's show and tell. But you know what? I'm a grown up and I still love show and tell. So we're going to do a little bit of show and tell with Kimberbell.
It's so and tell, I think.
Oh, it's show and tell.
So here
Yeah.
we got a little thing. Here we go.
Bell. I love it. Let's see. So I think that what we've got, we want to see what you've been working on lately. So let's take a look at some of the pictures of things that you've been doing and some of the projects. So we've got a fun mug rug here. I've got to look around the camera. Thank you, Kimberbell, for providing a quick and sweet project to let a friend know I'm thinking and praying for her. Better than a card that may get thrown away quickly and quick to stitch out and get in the mail tomorrow. That's one of the awesome things about mug rugs is they're fun to make, they're fast, but so giftable, and it's just a really sweet way to let somebody know you're thinking about them. What else have we got up here? Okay, had back surgery in March, and I did physical therapy before, and now I'm just about to finish my after surgery therapy. Made mug rugs for the team to show how my appreciation for all their help. Well, now isn't that neat? A way to kind of recognize some of your caregivers and some people who helped you out with the surgery. I think that's super thoughtful. Just a minute, I need to close that. So that's Joselle. Joselle, that is so sweet. That was a very nice thing to do for them. Okay, next. So it looks like what we have here are more mug rugs. We've got our sip and sew mug. So Tracy says, I made these for my mom, cousins, and aunts for I made these for my mom, cousins, and aunts for our first annual sewing retreat. They loved them. We are having so much fun. Yeah, those are great. That's just looks like some good early morning, sit around the table with a cup of coffee type of mug rugs. So we love that. Here's a close-up of one of those that was shown there. Isn't that fun? That'd be just, I mean, that's a neat way to kind of kick off the retreat and just, hey, everybody, welcome. Here you go. You know, what a way to start a sewing retreat. Okay, let's look at the next one. Oh, it looks like these are more from the same person, I believe, or maybe not.
I think it is, yeah. It's all from Tracy. Yeah.
It's all from Tracy. Okay.
Tracy's been busy.
Tracy has been making some mug rugs, y'all, and they look great. So I'm sure that the fam loved getting those. Or all of, let's see, was it friends or family? I'm not sure. Anyways, a group of people who got together for their sewing retreat, and I love that. What else have we got? More mug rugs. This one from Jenny. Mug rugs headed to a peer counseling center for women in my community to welcome them into their new building. Well, isn't that sweet? Yeah, you know, people, it's just so fun to make something and give it to somebody. And I think that the process, going through the creative process, it just is a lot of fun and brings a lot of joy. But also, you know, having in mind somebody that you're making that for. And again, mug rugs, super giftable, and I'm sure people just absolutely love getting them when they show up. Do we have any more, Andrew? One more to go. Let's see what we've got. This one's from Kathy, made for sister-in-law's 50th wedding anniversary. So addicting. Happy 50th. Wow. That is something to celebrate. With the fun 50th wedding anniversary cake on there. What a sweet gift. That's the beautiful thing about mug rugs. They're super fun, easy to make, and so giftable. Now, a lot of these mug rug projects might be new to you. So that's kind of like some of the thought behind today's What's New Wednesday is you might have seen our most recent mug rugs CD or set of designs that have come out. It's our mug rugs volume 5, but that's volume 5. So there's 4 other editions of mug rugs that we had prior to that. And they've just been a perennial favorite. They're fun projects. They're easy to make. They're fast. You can use your scraps and so giftable. And so, just a great way to spend an afternoon. Let's see. So today what we wanted to do, just for kind of as a throwback, but, again, hopefully new to you, if you haven't been with Kimberbell for a long time, would be to show you our a little video of our volume 3 of mug rugs and what was included on that, because maybe you haven't seen these designs and you might want to head down to the quilt shop and pick them up to make for some of your friends. So Andrew, why don't we kick off that other video and take a look at some of these.
Our Mug Rugs Volume 3 collection celebrates simple pleasures and warm moments with family, friends, and 12 darling designs. Enjoy sipping, sewing, and so much more with Kimberbell.
Oh my gosh. So he said,
You're back on.
Okay. Oh, I'm back on. Okay, I was just like, wow, Karen Summers has made over 350 mug rugs and given them away. Wow, Karen, that's amazing. That is so awesome. And I'm sure everyone loved getting them. Okay, so like I said, we're on volume 5 of these now, and I think each set of designs has at least a dozen mug rugs on them. So I'd love to hear from you. Why do you enjoy making mug rugs, and what have you done with them before? What is it about it that making them that you enjoy? I'd love to hear it. So yeah, Terry said, thanks for showing volume 3. You're welcome. When we made that video, the idea behind it, who scripted it, was like, we wanted to show this idea of the gift giving potential and, showing some love and recognition to the different people in our lives who might really appreciate a handmade item like that. That I think just speaks volumes about, hey, we care about you. I took the time to make this for you. And so that was kind of the thought behind the video. And it's always fun for us to watch it and think about those type of things. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take a look at some of our comments here. So Elizabeth likes to make them for her husband. It makes him feel special. That's the beauty of giving things away to others. So people liked number 3 was a cute one. Yeah, so many cute ones to choose from, says Tracy. Lots of people saying they need to try it. Love making mug rugs. So yeah, you know what? It's a really fun set of projects to make, and we hope you love them as much as we do. Um, okay, let's see. She says, or Debbie says, I love making mug rugs because some projects can be daunting, but mug rugs are fun and can be done quickly. So you get a feeling of accomplishment. Yeah, isn't that a great feeling when you finish a project? You just look back and you're like, wow, I made that. That is really, really awesome.
Patty's making some for a bull terrier rescue.
Oh my goodness.
Cool.
Making 50 of them for the bull terriers. Yeah, see, they'll love it. Let's see. Anything else? Hello from Oklahoma. Love making mug rugs. Quick and easy, says Taya. Love mug rugs. Quick gift. They're quick and easy. So simple and personalized. Love mug rugs from Amy.
Here's one from Karen real quick. She says her husband comments on how much she loves mug rugs. And I have one and I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I've got one somewhere. You know what I have at my desk at work? So there's a particular Kimberbell fabric. It's one of the very original ones, and it's kind of like a blue color, and it's like a plaid, kind of like a plaid design. Yeah. And I've always loved. That's my favorite Kimberbell fabric. As I mentioned earlier, I think my mom's on here. She probably remembers I had a shirt like that when I was a kid that I wore every single day with the snaps instead of buttons until it became completely threadbare on my elbows. But anyway, I loved that particular thing. And so some people at Kimberbell made me. There's these little baskets that is an older design that you can make, and they made me a basket and put some red buttons on it to kind of hold it together. And I keep that on my desk for all the like paper clips and things like that. And I love it. So it's, getting a personal gift where somebody's like, hey, I thought of you. I knew you love this fabric, and everything is really fun. Rita says, making mug rugs. When I retired, I gave them as a thank you to the clients I'd made and for the some who were interested in camping, tea lovers, coffee lovers, dog lovers, etc. Yeah, it's a great way to kind of show off one of your favorite things, machine embroidery, and give it as a thoughtful gift.
Looks like Jeanette hasn't made one yet.
Oh, really?
Okay, Jeanette says she's missing out. You are missing out.
You're missing out, Jeanette. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. What are some other fun ones here? Mug rugs are awesome. My sister and I made 100 of them for the hospital nurses for Nurses Week, says Renee. That's amazing. Tracy says, yes, I love how y'all have included designs for men. I needed a gift for our new neighbor, so I made one for her and one for him, and they loved them. Yeah, exactly.
I have a sports one.
Do you?
Yeah.
What has it got on it?
I think it's got a baseball, of course.
Like some baseballs.
Yeah, and then a football and a basketball.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one. I can't remember which set that one came from.
Yeah.
But yeah, we tried to, we tried to think of different scenarios that people would use for gift giving and then create designs that work for that. And I think a mug rug is kind of one of those nice things. It's kind of like the gift tags. It's something that you can make and attach to something else to give as a gift, So maybe you've got somebody who loves Dr. Pepper. You can make them a mug rug and give them a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper to go with it. Let's see. Diana says, You Are Loved ribbon is thoughtful for a friend with cancer. With Kimberbell's designs, you can change from pink breast cancer to teal ovarian cancer to show support. That would be a very thoughtful gift for somebody going through something really tough. I think sometimes somebody's in that kind of a situation, and honestly, sometimes we just feel so helpless. It's like, what can I do? But just any little thing like that to show support would be really thoughtful. And getting a mug rug like that says, hey, I thought of you. I'm care about you. I think would be a really sweet and gift. Hey, Betty Joe. Yeah, you're right. I love the Kimberbell blue plaid. I've used it in a lot of my baby quilts. Yeah, it's a great, I don't know, something about it. I don't know. When Kim designed that one, she just knocked it out of the park. And I just really love that one. Cindy says, I've only machine pieced mug rugs in the past. Excited to pick up my first Kimberbell mug rug CD. Yeah, Most shops, whether they're local or online, you should be able to find all of these different sets, and you can see the different mug rugs that are included, and pick one out that has designs that kind of speak to you or that you think would work good for who you'd like to give them to. Cindy says a great stash buster too. Absolutely. I mean, they're small, right? And so if you've got scraps, it's a great way to kind of use those up in creative ways and put together the combinations that you'd like. So yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so Anne says the sports one is on Mug Rug 1. So Anne, she's one of our true fans, I'm sure. She knows.
Did you see they made like a baseball background quilting?
Did they?
They did. They made a baseball background quilting. And like, I think probably like 10 people came up to me and said, "Hey, did you see this? Did you see this?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm going to quilt something now, I guess. So
Yeah.
it made me excited.
That's cool. Yeah. Andrew is a baseball fan. You coach, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, he coaches, and his son has shown up to several of our softball games in his baseball uniform, probably having come straight from a game or practice or whatever. So it's a baseball family. I love it.
A lot of fun.
That is cool. Yeah. So if you know something like that, sounds like we've got a new background quilting design with the baseball design. Yeah. Betty says, a Kimberbell mug rug was my first embroidery project. I've made more and gifted them to family and friends. Sherry says, I'm making one for a friend that is going through breast cancer. Oh, that's sweet. I hope the best for her. Kathy says, I saved my scraps from Perfectly Pieced to make matching mug rugs. Hey, that's a great idea. You know, make something matching to go along with something that you might be thinking about gifting. Anne says, I'm addicted to them. You can never have enough. I have all 5 sets. Wow. And maybe comment on there, like, what's your favorite? You've got all 5 of them. Like, what has been your go-to? Maybe there isn't one, but I suspect that there's maybe one that you go back to over and over again to make for people. Marcia says your shirt shows your love of blue plaid still. Yeah. Hey, what can I say? I'm a simple guy. Haven't changed a lot over the years. Tracy says the fishing one has been a big hit here in Arkansas. Yeah, for sure.
Look at her last name though.
Tracy Bass. Good catch, Andrew. Oh, that just kind of came together there. Tracy Bass loves the fishing mug rugs in Arkansas. I love that, Tracy. That's awesome. My son wants to start. You know, I feel terrible, but for my youngest son, we haven't done a lot of fishing, and he's like, Dad, we need to start fishing. So I think we're going to go off and get fishing licenses and gear up and go to a lake somewhere and see if we can't catch something.
Do you know are you a good fisherman?
I'm okay. So my mom's dad, I grew up right next door to my grandparents, and my mom's dad, Grandpa Beckstead, he would take me out fishing, and he had every single time we would set the pole up the same way and just fish with the worm. And every single time, without fail, every time I've used Grandpa Beckstead's method, I've caught fish.
I need to go with you.
Yeah. And so that's what we're going to do. It's a very simple setup of the pole. And for whatever reason, the guy knew how to catch fish. And so that's my setup. Betty Jo says, Andrew, my uncle used to train the San Francisco Giants when Willie Mays was playing. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That is amazing. I would love to get the baseball designs. Yeah. I'm still waiting to see if Anne has told us what her go-to is. Okay. Anne says 3 and 4 are my favorites. I'm not sure what 3 and 4 are, or maybe that's
3
set.
what we just barely showed.
Oh, okay. Set 3 and 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Now in those, what specific design? I'm sure there's one that you love to use, and for a reason, I'd love to hear that.
Well, hold on. Evelyn said her mom used to fish with a coffee can.
What? I would love to see how that works. I mean, the best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. So maybe the fish feel the same way. Right? Some of us will remember that. And so maybe you just, throw in a cup of Joe, and the fish are like, I'm there for that. Evelyn's making the cup of cheer and having a blast. I love that. let's see. Diana says, would love to make Christmas for the people that live on my street, and I'm sure they would love it. That's a thoughtful gift. Neighbor gifts, right? I mean, Christmas rolls around. It's like, what am I going to do for neighbor gifts? Maybe if we're forward thinking, we can start now and whip up a bunch of mug rugs with all of our scraps and give them away to people. Carla loves all the mug rugs. Awesome. And we love you, Carla. I just ordered mug rug 5, says Deanna. I have all 5 too. Volume 5 is probably my favorite for variety, says Marcia. Evelyn, my mom used to fish with a coffee can. I know. Okay. Tracy liked your discovery. Tracy Bass, who loves fishing.
Just what he's got.
Yeah. Kathy says, I love the present one from Mug Rugs. The present one from Mug Rug is 1. Okay, so it's got presents on it. As I can gift it for any and all occasions by switching up the fabric. That's smart. Let's see. I kind of lost my point here. Whoa, Susan, I made a lot of Packer Mug Rugs. So apparently we have a Green Bay Packers fan. I won't tell you who I like because then we won't be friends anymore. Let's see. Evelyn is going to teach it at my local quilt shop. Very good. Yeah, that's a great for any shop owners out there, or for shop people, or if you want to recommend it to your quilt shop. It is a great class project because, again, they're easy to make and it can show off a lot of fun ways to do embroidery. Mary, is there one for medical? I'm trying to think if we did a design that had a specific medical theme. Maybe if somebody knows, you can chime in. Kim says 90% of what I make is gifted with love to others. Yeah, there's something so special about just coming up with the idea that I want to make something for this person because of whatever reason, and then going through the process of making it and thinking about them, and then you finish it and give it to them. I'm sure it's always super appreciated. Oh, we got a lot of Packers fans on here. I won't say anything about the team formerly ran by Tom Brady because they just, I don't know. We might lose some fans. There is one with a stethoscope, Tina says. I'm not sure what set it's on, but if you look, I'm sure you can find it. Kathy says, yes, I believe the medical mug rugs are on Mug Rugs 4. Okay, a lot of people chiming in there. So yeah, stethoscope. I mean, we love the people who give us our medical care, or just think about all the nurses and what they had to go through with COVID and still continue to go through. Man, those people are burned out and are really our heroes. Would love to maybe recognize them with a little, hey, we're thinking about you moment. Okay, Betty Jo says, we used to use a can for butter clam digging. You scooped up water and slashed it against the sand and washed the clams out. No broken shells. I grew up on an island. Okay, well, I grew up in Utah. We don't have any clams in the Great Salt Lake. We got some great trout though in our rivers and reservoirs and lakes.
We do have crawdads.
Yeah, do people? I wonder if people would actually like catch the crawdads and boil them up.
I did when I was a kid.
Was it good?
No.
Okay. You probably your best bet. There's a lot of butter. With
Scout camp. We got them with bacon.
Scout,
just wasted bacon.
Yeah. Kim says, I live in Patriot Company, but go Packers. You know what? I love the Packers. I mean, how can you be a football fan and not love the Packers? They're the quintessential football team, Lambeau Field, the history there, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, all of them just going way back. I mean, it's the Lombardi Trophy, right? And so, I mean, yeah, you can't be a football fan and not love the Packers. Tina says, there was a flag one in an event that I made in blacks and blues for the Back the Blue, as my husband is a police officer. That's awesome, Tina. We have some law enforcement in my family as well. And, it's a tough job. And it, it's the whole family is involved when they're getting the call outs and things like that. So I love the Back the Blue idea. Rachel said she went crawdadding in Utah. So I guess it's a thing. I don't know. Betty does say crawdads are mostly shell. Yuck. I think that if we really want to get it done in the right way, Andrew, we're going to have to go down to somewhere like Louisiana or something like that. And
well, I've been to Baton Rouge, and it's like that. I guess that's where they do it a lot. And it's like you go to what is it? A clam boil? No, it's a boil of something.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shellfish boil or something.
I've seen it, and they like just massive things filled with those, and then they dump them all out on the table, and everybody just goes to town.
Yeah,
it looks amazing. I've never done it, but that's probably maybe that's got to go on the bucket list. Kim and I, we'll all go down south and like see if we can't find somewhere that does that.
Baton Rouge.
Okay. Rachel said it is a thing, but not very good eating. They're catching crawfish up at Deer Creek. Karen says, I made many You're My Hero mug rugs for friends to give to nurses during challenging times this past year. Okay. Okay. Cindy wants us to focus. We need to get back down to business. Okay. Back to it. So let me just say again, I want to reiterate that lots of different mug rugs volumes out there. We've got 5 of them that you can check out with all different designs that are unique for different scenarios that you'll want to check out. And then I also want to loop back just for those who might not have heard, but our background quilting designs for Cup of Cheer are on sale at 20% off in the bundle. If you're making that amazing Advent quilt, and they will continue to be at that introductory price until the end of July. So go ahead and snag yours. They're great for that particular quilt, of course, but they're super fun background quilting designs that could probably be used on a variety of different holiday themed projects. And so you definitely don't want to miss that out. Okay, so let's talk about our giveaway. So I'm supposed to say this like I'm just making it up, but honestly, Kim wrote it for me. And you know what? I'm just here because she's not, and I hope you guys don't mind. So today's giveaway, I'm going to send you a roll of Kimberbell project batting. This is the perfect loft for making all kinds of Kimberbell projects, especially our quilt blocks and yes, our mug rugs. So 5 of you are going to win a roll, and we'll randomly choose from this discussion we just had. If you're watching this later, please chime in. It's not too late. We'll post those winners on Friday. So yeah, the Kimberbell batting, I hope you love it. We kind of, like with most of our products, we searched high and low to find the one that we absolutely love and works super well with our projects. And we've just kind of got the one that we feel like is perfect for machine embroidery projects. We hope you've loved the Kimberbell batting or project batting. And, you know, I see our team putting it together. We have, you know, machines to cut the stuff and package it up, and we do sell a lot of it. And the feedback we've gotten is that we got it right with that particular product, and it works super well for embroidery projects. So anyway, yeah, we're going to pick 5 of you from our conversation, and we will we'll give you all a roll. And so our social media people will be on that, and like we said, we'll post those winners on Friday. Okay, looks like, yeah, we do have some fans of the Kimberbell batting on here. Super. Okay, so guys, I've loved the conversation. I always love doing these videos, kinda. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's fun to interact with you. Thank you so much for your support of Kimberbell. Our whole team here absolutely loves and appreciates you as our customers and fans. And we look forward to doing lots of more fun projects for you. I see the product roadmap, we call it, going out into 2023 and 2024, and even some concepts for 2025. And oh my gosh, just keep watching the What's New and other things, because we have so many fun things in store for you. And we know how much you love machine embroidery, and just like we do in going along and making these projects. So keep your eye on it, and we'll make sure to keep delivering up the projects that you love, of the quality that you've come to expect from Kimberbell. So again, thank you. And we'll call that a day for What's New Wednesday. Have a great day, everybody.